Tuukka Rask versus Marc Andre-Fleury. Who is the better goalkeeper? I think it's safe to say if you look at both keepers' statistics from 2012, Tuukka Rask of the Boston Bruins is indeed the better goaltender. Last year, Rask played better statistically in the regular season, and in the postseason, the Boston Bruins swept the Pittsburgh Penguins 4-0. And once again, it looks like we're seeing similar success. The Bruins are second in the NHL in penalty killing as of November 19th, 2013, which is in fact today, and the Pittsburgh Penguins are 8th in penalty killing. See, thing is, both goalies have been playing pretty spectacular. Both goalies performing at a high level, making saves, using the the butterfly save techniques, all of the intangibles that you see goaltenders utilize when they make saves in the net. The reason I'm going to go with Fleury, or give Fleury the benefit of the doubt, is Boston's second in penalty killing, Pittsburgh is 8th. And Pittsburgh's had some defensive issues on their lines this season. For instance, Chris Letang was injured at the beginning of the season, and the Penguins had to play hockey without Letang when the season first started, and it was kind of rough. And they've had other guys like Oli Mata and stuff emerge, and it's just the Boston Bruins have the best defenseman in the NHL. Zdeno Chara. Zdeno Chara is the NHL's best defenseman. I mean, he had Tim Thomas helped him win a Stanley Cup in 2011, and Boston didn't have the penalty killing then, but it's like Tim Thomas had the heart of a champion, and Chara proved his penalty killing could carry a team like the Bruins to the Stanley Cup last season. And, you know, Chara's doing it again this year. Boston, once again, the top penalty killing team in the Eastern Conference right now. And you really have to applaud that about the Bruins, because the Bruins know how to be a physical, tenacious team that's very well at executing penalty killing. They only trail Vancouver, and John Tortorella placed a huge emphasis on penalty killing a few years ago when the Rangers won the President's Trophy. And the Canucks currently have the number 1 PK in the NHL. But the statistic to take away is most Stanley Cup winners usually finish in the top 8 in penalty killing. The Bruins are second in penalty killing, the Penguins are 8th. And the Penguins had injury issues at the beginning of the season, which is why Rask's statistics are slightly better. Plus, you have to consider the fact that Fleury wants revenge after the whole Penguins goaltender controversy last season. You got Crosby, Malkin, you got the whole cast of players back, and I think that's going to take something into account. I think those players, along with just the way this team's been molded this year, early losses at home to teams like the Colorado Avalanche, are going to motivate Pittsburgh to play better down the stretch. And I think the fact that they're getting some guys back from injury, whether it be James Neal or... Point is, Pittsburgh's going to be the better team in the long term. Even if Boston continues to play well, only reason Rask's statistics are so high is because he has Zdeno Chara. I mean, sometimes Chris Letang gets bumped down to the second line because he's not at 100% yet, or the team just wants to tweak the lineup, make some modifications. But maybe they want to give Letang extra rest. The thing is, Pittsburgh is being strategic about what direction they want to go in long term. And last year, Pittsburgh did so well in the regular season, they kind of got careless near the postseason, and it just came back to bite them in the rear end. They got by the Islanders. They took care of the Ottawa Senators pretty swiftly. And then the Eastern Conference Finals against the Boston Bruins happened. So you look at that revenge factor, that motivation factor, the fact that Kuhn, not Andre-Fleury, was the goaltender that guided the Penguins to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2013. All of that is a motivation factor for Marc Andre-Fleury. He might not have the stats or the wingman on the blue line in Zdeno Chara. But Marc Andre-Fleury has a Stanley Cup under his belt. He's hoisted Lord Stanley before, and he can hoist Lord Stanley again. Rask has yet to lift the holy hash brown of the NHL, known as Lord Stanley's Cup. Good night, everybody.